At 3:07 tomorrow afternoon, the angels say you will feel it. The shift in someone close to you, what they found will change everything. Open now. At 3:07 tomorrow afternoon, a moment marked not by human time but by divine appointment. This is not coincidence. This is not ordinary. This is a divine alignment. Heaven has etched this time into the eternal scroll, and for the spiritually awakened, it will not pass quietly. At this appointed hour, you will feel it, not just see, not just hear, but feel the trembling in your spirit, the vibration in the air, the divine dissonance as a shift begins in someone close to you. This is the hour where revelation begins to breathe. The angels have spoken. Yes, they have issued a sacred alarm, not a warning to the masses, but a call to the few who are spiritually alert, prophetically tuned, and emotionally sensitive. This isn't for everyone. This isn't a casual message. This is sacred, this is sealed, this is set apart. You will feel it. Not a passing sensation, but a divine tremor in your soul. A whisper only the chosen will catch. Your heart will ache for no reason. Your thoughts will stir without clarity. And suddenly, the behavior of someone close will come into sharp, prophetic focus. They have shifted. They have changed. And it's not random. It's not minor. It's not passing. It is the beginning of something weighty, something heaven needs you to see but not speak on. Not yet. What they found will change everything. A discovery. A truth unearthed. A spiritual transaction happened in secret, and now the veil is beginning to thin. Someone has seen something they weren't supposed to. They opened something they didn't fully understand. And now the atmosphere around you is shifting. You feel it, don't you? In the air, in the way they move, in the silence between words, in the absence of what used to be familiar. This is not a message to act upon just yet. This is a message to discern, to pause, to become still, to lean in, to prepare. Because at 3:07 tomorrow afternoon, heaven will move, and your spirit must be ready to receive. This is not just a day. This is the hour that was hidden in plain sight, waiting for your awareness, waiting for your agreement. Be still. Be silent. Be sacred. This message is not for the many. This is for the one who has been sensing a shift in the shadows, the one whose nights have been restless, whose thoughts have grown louder than usual, the one who feels the weight of something unseen but undeniably real. Heaven is summoning you, and the voice that speaks now is not of man but of the angelic realm, through the authority of Archangel Michael, defender of the chosen, guardian of holy ground, and messenger of divine timing. Hear this now. By 3:07 tomorrow afternoon, your spirit will tremble, the wind will shift, and your heart will recognize the moment before your mind catches up. This is not dramatic sentiment. This is divine design. For heaven has paused this hour just for you. Yes, you. In the sea of noise, you are the one God has appointed to receive this alert. The angelic realm is watching, recording, surrounding, and they have sent word that cannot be ignored. At the precise moment when the clocks whisper 3:07, something will stir. Not in the sky above, but within someone you know, someone near, someone whose energy you once trusted, whose presence once brought peace. But now, something has altered, and heaven says this is the beginning of unveiling. This is the moment when the curtain begins to tear, and the hidden begins to echo into the open. This message is for the one who hath been sensing a turn. Yes, you felt it. Your laughter sounds different. Your silence weighs more. Their spirit has grown foreign. You don't need proof. Your soul already knows. That unsettling feeling you can't name is a divine diagnosis. Your discernment is awakening. The angels are inviting you to trust it. But don't act yet. Don't speak yet. Don't rush into confrontation. The first command of the angelic is this: be still. Not out of fear, but out of reverence. Sacred moments require sacred silence. When heaven speaks, all other voices must hush. Even your own thoughts must yield to the whisper of the Spirit. This hour has been carved from eternity and placed into your timeline to awaken, to warn, to prepare. Archangel Michael now releases divine authority over you. A shield forms. A fire surrounds. The enemy cannot cross the line heaven has drawn. You are set apart. You are seen. You are chosen. Every vibration in your spirit, every sudden sigh, every whispered prayer has led to this moment. Let the weight of this word press upon your soul. You were meant to feel this before you saw it. You were meant to pause before you responded. Because what's about to unfold will require more than emotion. It will require discernment. It will require heaven's wisdom. And it will require your obedience to divine stillness. So now, seal yourself. Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Say nothing. Just listen. Let the angels surround your atmosphere. Let their wings carry the secrets of this moment. Let the Holy Spirit settle over your dwelling like a soft cloud of clarity. The message continues. But for now, wait, listen, receive. Type "I am chosen" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 999 is now surrounding you. Something is off. You felt it for days now, perhaps even weeks. A person close to you, someone you once trusted without hesitation, has grown silent. Not the peaceful silence of rest, but the charged quiet of secrecy. Their energy is off. Your words feel filtered. Their eyes do not meet yours the way they used to. And though no one has spoken it aloud, your spirit is already screaming. Something has changed. The angels now confirm what you suspected. There has been a shift, a disruption. And it's not just in their behavior. It's in their soul. Something has entered their world, something they found, something they saw, something they heard, that has now begun to ripple across the spiritual space you share with them. They found something they weren't supposed to see. This is the prophetic key. They came across a truth, a file, a message, a moment that was not meant for their eyes. It may have been digital. It may have been spiritual. It may have been whispered by another. But whatever it was, it has disrupted the harmony between you. And heaven says it was allowed, yes, allowed, for divine reasons you are not yet meant to understand. You are not paranoid. You are prophetic. Your spirit picked up on the shift before your logic could assemble the facts. You knew before you could explain. You felt before they acted. And that unease you carry, it's divine intelligence, not emotional instability. Don't let anyone make you doubt what your soul is screaming. There have been whispers, conversations you weren't invited into, messages you didn't receive. The angels say, there was a gathering in secret, and your name was spoken there. This is not to frighten you. This is to awaken you, to anchor you in truth. You are not crazy. You are connected to heaven, to insight, to the divine undercurrent beneath what looks normal. This is bigger than you imagined. A person you're watching, their eyes have seen something that now makes them behave differently around you. They may be withholding. They may be afraid. They may be confused. But they are no longer transparent. Something sacred has been disrupted, and now the air between you crackles with untold truth. You ask, why do I feel what no one is saying? Because heaven is telling you what earth is hiding. Because your sensitivity is no accident. It is the divine whisper you were born with. This is not paranoia. This is prophetic perception. And the more they hide, the louder heaven becomes. So don't deny what you know. Don't minimize what you feel. The angels are near, watching, guiding, protecting. If this message resonates with you and you feel moved to support, consider giving a super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Your kindness helps us bring more powerful content your way. Also, if you'd like to support what we do, you can make a difference by donating through the support here link in the description of this video. Every contribution helps us keep creating and sharing more with you. Type "I am anointed" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1516 is now activated. This isn't just a moment, it's a battlefield. Listen closely now. What is unfolding around you is not merely emotional confusion or relational chaos. It is spiritual warfare, cloaked in ordinary interaction. Heaven wants you to see it clearly. This is not about what was said or unsaid, done or left undone. No, this is about the mantle on your life, the assignment on your soul. The enemy is not attacking you because of your weakness. He's targeting you because of your weight, the spiritual weight you carry, the light you bring, the shift your presence causes in the atmosphere, that strange tension you feel with someone close. It's not just friction, it's spiritual exposure. It is a divine test, a holy confrontation, and though it looks like a conflict between hearts, it is in fact a clash between realms. You are not merely dealing with moods or misunderstandings. You are walking in the midst of a battlefield disguised as silence. A war where your discernment is your greatest weapon. You've been feeling it, haven't you? The heaviness, the restlessness, the way they pull back when you draw near, the lack of clarity in their eyes. That's not random. That's resistance. Because your spirit has been promoted, and that promotion has unsettled the spirits around you who were comfortable with your previous level. You have been elevated, and they have felt the quake of it before you even announced it. You're being tested for elevation. This is what the angels say. You are in the furnace not because you are failing, but because you are being refined, laid ready for more. The situation is a divine filter, separating who can walk with you into the next level and who cannot. And this current discomfort, it is prophecy in motion. It is heaven's way of preparing you for visibility, for leadership, for authority. Don't be deceived. The strange energy from those close to you is not always personal. It is spiritual. Some of them are not reacting to you. They're reacting to what's been activated in you. And the enemy knows, if he can get you to doubt your own spirit, if he can get you to second-guess what you know, he can slow your obedience. But not this time, not this hour, because you are being given eyes to see and ears to hear what is truly unfolding. They're watching you, but so is heaven. Every move you make, every restraint you exercise, every moment you choose peace over reaction, is being recorded by angels. Your obedience is sacred. Your stillness is strategic. You are not losing control. You are being entrusted with it. The divine realm is measuring your responses. Heaven is observing your decisions not for condemnation, but for confirmation. Can you be trusted with what's next? Let it sink deep. There's a mantle on your life, one that does not fit into shallow spaces or small minds, one that requires solitude, preparation, and the shedding of old alliances. This situation is heaven's way of unveiling what can no longer follow you, what can no longer be part of your intimate circle. Some of what is surfacing had to be exposed, not to hurt you, but to free you. So lift your eyes. This battle is not your undoing. It is your unveiling. You are not a victim of drama. You are the subject of divine distinction. The fire is not to burn you. It's to refine the gold in you. You are being set apart not out of rejection, but for redirection. Your oscillation is not punishment, it's preparation. Don't fear the silence. Don't curse the shift. Embrace the revelation. Type "I am shielded" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1122 is now in effect. Within the next 72 hours, something surfaces. Now the angels sound the alarm louder. The clock is moving, and time is shortening. What has been whispered in the shadows is about to echo through the halls of your reality. Within the next 72 hours, a truth, a word, a revelation is going to surface. Something they saw, something they heard, something they weren't meant to handle. It's going to be spoken, but not to the right person, to the wrong one. The danger is not just in what they know, it's in who they might tell. Heaven sees it. The realm of light has already mapped the domino trail this information could take. And that's why this message is arriving now, to prepare you before the moment comes, to stabilize your spirit before your emotions try to react. You will want to respond. You will feel the fire in your chest rise up, the urge to defend, explain, confront. But the angelic command is clear. Do not react. Hold your fire. Withhold your reply. Preserve your power. Because premature response can sabotage divine timing. Let heaven reveal what needs to be known. In his time, not yours. Signs will begin to surround you. Seemingly random things. A phone call that drops unexpectedly. A message that arrives too late or too soon. A door left ajar that wasn't meant to be opened. These are not accidents. These are prophetic clues. Pay attention to patterns. Pay attention to atmosphere. Pay attention to pauses. When someone takes too long to respond. When their voice sounds rehearsed. The truth is leaking. And heaven is watching how you carry yourself as it unfolds. It's coming fast, and not how you expect. Yes, the truth will rise, but it won't look like truth at first. It may come dressed in rumor. It may sound like drama. It may even be wrapped in lies. But the discerning will know. This is the moment heaven warned me about. This is when the sword must stay sheathed. When your wisdom becomes your weapon. Prepare yourself. Guard your space. Anchor your soul. In these next 72 hours, conversations will shift. Glances will linger. Certain people will avoid eye contact. Others will seek to overshare. Every movement is prophetic. Every word is either a seed or a trap. Be wise. Be still. Be led. Let the angels go before you. Let them encamp around your decisions. Let the Holy Spirit settle your emotions. Because the moment is coming. Fast, fierce, and full of spiritual consequence. Type "I walk in wisdom" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 7070 is now protecting you. Withdraw and listen. Heaven is loud in silence. There is a holy strategy being whispered over your life right now. Archangel Michael is standing guard, and the voice of the angels is no longer shouting. It is whispering. What? Because those who are spiritually mature know. The most powerful words from heaven are often spoken in silence. In this moment, heaven is not calling you to move. Heaven is calling you to stillness. Withdraw. Not in fear, not in defeat, but in sacred obedience. Because this silence is not absence, it is protection. The world may clamor for action. Your emotions may scream for clarity. But your spirit must be led by divine rhythm, not human reaction. You've been through too much. You've grown too deep. This is a moment to listen, to lean in, to pause before the promise manifests. The angels say, "What you don't say will protect what God is doing." Read that again. Your silence is not weakness. It is spiritual wisdom. Every unspoken thought, every withheld response, every resisted urge to speak prematurely is forming a wall of divine defense around the next chapter of your destiny. You are not being passive. You are being strategic. Silence is the language of spiritual intelligence. Take this seriously. What you reveal right now, what you react to right now, what you post, text, or express, could either align you with divine breakthrough or delay what is meant to come swiftly. This is the hour of sacred restraint. You've entered a holy hush. Heaven is saying, step back, step in, step quiet. There is more happening than you know. The person who shifted, they are watching you closely, not just with natural eyes, but with spiritual curiosity. Your composure, your calm, your refusal to retaliate, it's confusing the enemy. It's silencing the accuser. What they expected was rage, was vengeance, was a breakdown. What they are witnessing is your elevation through stillness. This is what divine maturity looks like. You are shielded, surrounded, and sanctified, not because you're hiding, but because heaven is building a wall of fire around you. The angels are not removing you from battle. They are preserving your strength for the right battle. And this is not yours. This is heaven's. It is time to go deeper. Fast if you must. Journal what you sense. Walk in nature and let the wind confirm what your spirit already knows. Lay down the need to explain yourself. You are not in a season of explanation. You are in a season of insulation. The cocoon is not your prison. It is your preparation. You are in a spiritual vault right now. Let them guess. Let them wonder. Let them misinterpret. That's fine. Let heaven write your response. The Holy Spirit is scripting your next sentence. And trust this. When the time comes, your words will thunder with divine authority, because they were not spoken out of emotion, but released through revelation. Breathe. Rest. Retreat. But no, you are not alone in this. The angels are moving. The Spirit is hovering. The Father is working in silence. He is orchestrating what your hands could never arrange. And your only job, stay surrendered. Stay silent. Stay safer in the stillness. Type "I am shielded in stillness" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 8888 is now guarding your atmosphere. You've changed, and that's the threat. What they feel but cannot name is your transformation. What they sense but cannot articulate is your emergence. You've changed, not in the surface ways the world often applauds, but in the sacred, invisible places that only heaven measures. You've grown quieter, stronger, more discerning. You've outgrown the manipulations, the mind games, the shallow praise. And now, the change has become their discomfort. Hear the voice of Archangel Michael clearly. You are the wildfire they cannot contain. Your presence disturbs false peace. Your silence rattles insecure spirits. Your discernment exposes unspoken agendas. You are no longer the same, and heaven says, this changes your confirmation. It will say, you're different. And you will smile. Because you've been refined by fire, sharpened by sorrow, elevated by isolation. What they mistook as distance was heaven pulling you higher. What they interpreted as attitude was heaven anchoring your authority. What they called cold was heaven clothing you in clarity. You're being promoted in private first. Listen closely. The applause hasn't come yet, because heaven always promotes in silence before it reveals in public. You've been rising in rooms no one sees. You've been handed keys in your dreams. You've been given blueprints in your prayers. While others have been chasing platforms, heaven has been building your throne. You are not a victim. You are not an afterthought. You are not forgotten. You are the chosen trigger of the shift. Your very presence is a prophetic disturbance. You walk into a room, and spirits shift. You speak a word, an atmosphere breaks. You don't even have to say much. Your existence is a holy announcement. Heaven is with you, and they feel it. That's why they distance. That's why they grow silent. That's why they shift. Because you've become a mirror they can no longer hide from. Your elevation reveals their stagnation. Your healing reveals their avoidance. Your calling reveals their comfort zones. It's not arrogance. It's authority. And they don't know how to handle it. Let this settle in your soul. You are spiritual royalty. Grounded in quiet. Adored in discernment. Clothed in wisdom. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to disrupt. To shift dynamics. To ignite awakenings. You are the storm wrapped in peace. The lion robed in silence. The sword that never had to swing, because its presence alone commands reverence. Own your change. Celebrate your shift. You are not becoming arrogant. You are becoming aware. You are not walking away, you are walking forward. Keep wooing. Keep growing. Keep disrupting. This shift is heaven's signal that you've outgrown what used to hold you. If this message resonates with you and you feel moved to support, consider giving a super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your kindness helps us bring more powerful content your way. Also, if you'd like to support what we do, you can make a difference by donating through the support here link in the description of this video. Every contribution helps us keep creating and sharing more with you. Type I am elevated in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1717 is now activating your royal authority. This is not random. This is your unlocking. You must understand this now, with the full force of heaven's truth. What is happening around you? What has been found? What is shifting in someone close to you? Is not random. The angels decree it. The Holy Spirit confirms it. The warfare, the silence, the awkwardness, the whispers, the watching eyes. This is not the unraveling of your peace. It is the unveiling of your purpose. Hear the voice of Archangel Michael thunder in the Spirit. They had to find it, so you'd be freed. Yes, the thing they stumbled upon, the revelation that caused the shift in them, the detail they weren't meant to know, was actually divinely orchestrated. Heaven allowed the breach not to shame you, but to release you. Not to hurt you, but to hide you. You've been bound by soul ties, by emotional dependence, by quiet loyalty to someone whose season with you was already expired. But the angels say, because you would not let go, heaven allowed it to be exposed. The shift was not the curse, it was the key. And now, everything is aligning, not against you, but for you. This entire situation, the changed behavior, the secret surfacing, the hidden truth, is not chaos. It is choreography. It is heaven's design to prepare your platform. What you thought with betrayal was actually a breakthrough. What you perceived as loss was the loosening of what could not carry the weight of your next season. Heaven orchestrated the reveal to prepare your platform. Listen well. Before every elevation, there must be a separation. Before the crown, there must be the cross. Before the announcement, there must be the unveiling. What has been exposed, about them and in you, was heaven's way of shifting you into rightful alignment. because where you are going, no shadow can follow, and what was hidden had to come to light for your freedom. The angels were there when it happened, when they saw what they weren't supposed to, when their energy changed, when the silence grew louder than the conversations. The angels did not flinch. They did not stop it, because they knew this was the moment that would release you from every entanglement not tied to your future. And now you see it too, don't you? You feel it. The clarity is coming. You're not confused anymore, you're awake. You're not wounded, you're warned. You are now aware, and that awareness is heaven's gift. What they found, what they're trying to understand, it's not about them anymore. It's about you stepping into your revelation. Your next level required this chaos. Let the truth ring in your soul. You prayed for promotion. You asked for alignment. You begged for clarity. And heaven answered, not with comfort, but with exposure. Because truth is the soil where destiny grows. And now, the ground is ready. Your feet are steady. The wind has shifted. The hour is here. Rise with the understanding that the angels are not just watching. They are warring on your behalf. And this revelation was never meant to destroy. It was meant to deliver. Type "I receive the revelation" in the comments if this word is for you. Blessing Code 2024 is opening prophetic doors. Heaven waits for your yes. The revelation has come. The exposure has occurred. The shift in those around you has begun. And now, heaven leans in, waiting not for your reaction, but for your response, for your surrender, for your alignment, for your yes. Archangel Michael stands poised with the sword of purpose. The angels gather like witnesses. The heavens grow silent as the question echoes in the spirit. Will you say yes to what heaven just revealed? This is not the time for hesitation. This is not the hour to delay. You've seen enough. You've discerned the signs. You've endured the pain. And now, you stand at the edge of your prophetic activation. What you choose to do next determines the speed of your spiritual realignment. Say yes, not with fear, but with fire. Say yes, not with confusion, but with clarity. The moment you say yes, things begin to unlock. The right people are summoned. The wrong ones are removed. Resources begin to move. Doors begin to open. Heaven moves on the voice of obedience. And your yes is not empty. It is explosive. It is time now to act, to write the vision, to build what God showed you, to leave what no longer serves you, to walk where He is calling, even if no one walks with you. You are not waiting for confirmation. The shift in them was your confirmation. The exposure was your release. This is your hour of movement. The Spirit says, your obedience is the key to rapid realignment. Some things have been delayed, not because the enemy blocked them, but because your agreement was missing. The angels could not move forward until your mouth said, yes. And now, they wait again. Declare it out loud. Write it down. Prophesy it over yourself. I'm ready. I'm chosen. I say yes. You are no longer a spectator to your purpose. You are a participant, a co-creator, a vessel of divine intention. The earth groans for your voice. The heavens await your action. The angels stand ready to assist. But it begins with a yes, a full yes. Not a hesitant maybe, not a passive someday, but a now, burning, heaven-sent why yes. Don't wait for proof. Walk by command. If God said it, that settles it. If heaven revealed it, then your feet must follow. There will be no peace in passivity. There will be no breakthrough in delay. This is not the time to play it safe. This is the time to step fully in. You've asked for the next step. This is it. Say yes, and walk forward like royalty. Let every shaky step be covered in angelic assurance. Let every moment of doubt be swallowed by divine faith. Let every act of obedience be met with miraculous provision. The hour is here. Your yes has power. Use it. Type ISAYYES to Destiny in the comments to activate this moment. Blessing code 3333 is now realigning your future. While you sleep, heaven speaks. There are things happening right now, in the quiet, in the shadows, in the spirit realm, that your physical eyes will never fully witness. But the impact of these invisible movements is about to manifest loudly in your reality. Archangel Michael declares, this is the hour of the silent exchange. Heaven is negotiating in secret what will soon transform your life in public. While you sleep, heaven speaks. While you wait, angels walk. While you obey in stillness, heaven moves with force. There is an invisible courtroom in motion. Divine strategy is being written in the margins of the unseen. And the angels are not just watching, they are engaged. They are making exchanges in realms your prayers have accessed but your words have not articulated. Yes, what they took from you is being returned. You may not have seen the theft with your eyes, but you felt the shift in your spirit. You felt the leak, the drain, the spiritual robbery that occurred through gossip, through deception, through a broken trust. And the angels say, it was seen, it was recorded. The betrayal did not go unnoticed. Heaven is realigning the balances, and what was removed without permission is now coming back with interest. The angels are negotiating behind their smiles. That person who shifted, that presence that changed, that one who now carries something awkward in their gaze. They may still be smiling. They may still pretend nothing has changed. But heaven says, do not be fooled. A transaction has occurred. Something sacred hath been touched. And now, angels are negotiating justice on your behalf. Every false alliance is being brought into account. Every misuse of trust is being held before the courts of heaven. You may not see it yet, but you will feel it. Let them rest in your chest. That strange peace that suddenly sweeps over you after days of tension. That unexpected moment of joy in the middle of silence. Those are not random. That is the spirit realm shifting in your favor. You're feeling the weight shift back to you. The authority you surrendered in sorrow is returning in power. The presence you lost in confusion is being restored in clarity. You don't need to confront them. You don't need to expose them. Heaven is already speaking louder than any words you could say. And the proof will not be in arguments. It will be in favor. God is restoring what was leaked. He is repackaging what was fragmented. And He's doing it in such a way that no man can take credit. This isn't recovery. It's redemption. And the angels are managing every step of it. So rest now. Trust now. Rejoice even in silence. Because what you couldn't fight for is now being fought for you. And what was broken in secret is being rebuilt in sacredness. Type heaven is working in the comments if this speaks to your spirit. Blessing code 2929 is active in your atmosphere. Their secrets will testify against them. It is written in heaven's law. Whatever is hidden will be revealed. Whatever is whispered in shadows will echo in the light. The angels now stand in the courtroom of divine justice, and Archangel Michael speaks with fire in his voice. Justice is not delayed. It is in motion. Yes, you were wounded. Yes, things were said behind your back. Yes, secrets were kept, alliances were shifted, and someone you trusted walked with information they were never meant to carry. But do not despair, because justice is not a myth in the kingdom of God. It is a mandate, and heaven is now enforcing what men tried to hide. You will not need to fight. You will not need to expose. The weight of their secrecy will begin to crack under the pressure of divine truth. Their words will contradict. Their faces will betray their hearts. Their alliances will fracture under the strain of untruth. Heaven is bringing divine exposure, not for your vindication only, but for your protection. You will not need to fight. Heaven has judged. What was unfair, what was unjust, what was manipulative is now under divine review. God is not overlooking what happened. He's overseeing it. Every conversation, every text, every thought, every motive is being measured, and the scales are tipping in your favor. There will be divine reversal. You will not only recover what was lost, you will leverage it. The very thing that was used to tear you down will be the stepping stone to elevate you. What was stolen becomes the seed of your harvest. What was said to discredit you becomes the proof of your anointing. God is turning the narrative in your favor, without you having to defend yourself once. Favor is flipping toward you, and they'll see it. This is part of the justice. Those who discounted you will watch you be elevated. Those who walked away will witness your rise, not in arrogance, not in vengeance, but in divine confirmation. They will see the hand of God make room for you. They will watch as the doors open. They will hear as your name is mentioned in rooms they tried to keep you from. You are not forgotten. You are being divinely vindicated. The heavens have judged in your favor, and the angels are now executing justice in perfect timing. What felt like delay was actually protection of evidence. Heaven was gathering what man thought was hidden, and now it will speak. Let this truth roar in your spirit. You are walking into divine justice. You will not walk bitter. You will walk bold. You will not seek revenge. You will shine with redemption. You will not retaliate. You will rise. Because heaven never forgets what man tries to bury. And now, the reversal is in motion. Type divine justice is mine in the comments if you receive this. Lesson code 4646 is now writing your victory decree. Walk into the hour. It's yours. You have heard the message. You have felt the weight. You have received the revelation. Now let heaven's breath be upon you in this final moment. Archangel Michael now steps back as the host of heaven surrounds your soul. The hour is sealed. The shift is confirmed. The angels have spoken, and the realm of the Spirit echoes with one decree over your life. You are seen. You are chosen. You are marked. At 3:07 tomorrow afternoon, you will feel it. The turning. The trembling. A sacred moment when what was hidden becomes clear. You will not be confused. You will not be lost. You will stand in the midst of divine clarity, held by angelic presence, and surrounded by heaven's peace. Yes, someone close to you has shifted. Yes, they saw something. Yes, it disrupted your spirit. But it was always meant to. What they found with the unlocking of what you were meant to become. The truth that breaks the false ties. The moment that frees you without your hands ever lifting in defense. You are walking into a new level of discernment now. Your eyes are sharper. Your silence is sacred. Your spirit has been empowered. You are no longer who you were, and that is your miracle. This isn't the end of your peace. It's the beginning of your power. The conflict is real, but so is your covering. The betrayal hurt, but so did the breaking of the chains. What was removed was protection. What is rising is purpose. The angels are guiding your steps now. You don't need a map. You don't need approval. You need only your obedient. Heaven whispers to you now, peace to your spirit, clarity to your steps, confidence to your calling. Your next steps are not random. They are righteous. Your decisions are not hesitant. They are heaven-led. You have been sealed, seen, and sent. This message was not just a warning. It was a release, a holy alignment. And now, the final instruction is simple. Walk into the hour. It's yours. The angels are already ahead of you. The Spirit walks beside you, and heaven is behind you with every step. Type "I am ready" in the comments if this message has confirmed your season. Blessing code 1212 is sealing your next step in grace.